What's everybody doing? Come on. Outlaw Okie Trucking, what's going on?
Okay, go.
I'm trying to get the link posted. It's not letting me post it. I don't know why. Sometimes it doesn't want to let me. Copied.
She found out we got this.
You tell her?
Nope.
Why? What'd she
She
say?
said, what's this y'all got tape? Is that even legal?
Is that what she said?
Yeah.
Was she hateful about it?
No, she's like, y'all just need a farm.
You tell her don't worry about it. Mind her own business.
I said, well, we're trying to make one, but it's...
What's up, Matt? Power says he's organizing his toolbox. Sweet. I finally got my mower back today, guys. If you watched my last video,
Hey, is Mark on there?
or 2 videos ago, not my last one, the one before, whatever it says, 2021 lawn start or something like that.
Is Mark on there?
Scott Murphy. Why is that Scott Murphy? Who's Scott Murphy?
Who's any of those people?
Is that supposed to be Scott Murray? What's that?
Is Mark Smith on there?
No. Not yet. Hi, Debbie. How are you? It joke. Okay, I guess I don't understand, Scott, but that's all right. Whatever. Hi, Vicky. How are you? Vicky says hi, Gavin and Crystal. Guys, it's not letting me put the link. Well, the way I do it anyway. Put the link onto YouTube.
Okay,
Or pin it at the top, I guess.
So I got something I want to show Mark.
Mark will be on here, I'm sure. If not, we'll... There it goes. Let's see if I can pin it now. There we go. Then let me pin it. Now the link should be at the top of the chat if anybody wants to come up.
No.
As long as they're civil. Hey Matt, it's a joke. Hi Vicky. Vicky, your wonderful husband, if he's going to come on here, Crystal wants to show him something. Gav, Captain Cranky, how are we? We're doing good. We didn't really do a whole lot today. Had to go get the kids from school, and they had baseball and softball practice. And put some new mirrors on the truck. I got some new mirrors in today. I started to make a video about it.
Look at
And
that.
kind of went to shit, I guess.
Hey, I slept.
And you slept?
Yes, I did.
For what, like 5 minutes?
No.
I guess she took a nap.
Old people need naps, you know.
What we got here?
That's me.
There you are.
I want to take them.
Software wasn't catching up.
I
Oh,
can't.
that's all right. Hey. Debbie says hi, Vicky. Carla, what's going on? Mark, Crystal has something she wants to show you. Let me try to do this.
Is that an Oreo egg?
That is.
Where'd you find that?
Dollar General.
Yeah,
Was that Vicky saying, "Oh my goodness"?
That was Vicky saying, "Oh my goodness, yes,
We'll have to get you some and get your PO box and mail you some.
Oh my goodness.
Mark, they're really good.
I ain't
I
ate
don't
it.
want to hear it.
I ate 4 of them.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
She's bragging now, Mark.
yeah, I know she is.
I am.
She's tooting her own horn over here.
See, and I just grabbed one of these nice little builder bars. That's what I eat.
Ew.
Scott says he had to mow and weed whack today. We're going to be back at it tomorrow, hopefully. Actually, we will be. It just kind of depends on the mower.
To figure out what the problem is with it.
Well, they brought it back. We was at baseball practice. They brought it back about 5:30, and they said something to do with the choke. They adjusted the choke, and I don't know. I started it and drove it around. It seems to be fine, but Saturday, we live just maybe a quarter mile from one of the properties we have. So I went down there and I mowed it, to try to get used to it and all that. I didn't have a lick of problem. We got to this other property and I mowed like 30 feet. And then it's like, dup, 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 like it sounded like it was bogging down. And so I looked at how high I had the deck and it was at like 3.5 or 3.25. And
Hey, Matt.
I was like, well, that's not it. And then it finally died. And then
It sounds like probably the bolt that holds there's a clamp that holds the cable on. It sounds like that came apart.
Well, he said he adjusted it back to the factory spec, so I don't.
Yeah, more than likely that's what happened. Either it loosened up or something like that. It's usually something simple like that.
Yeah,
but you don't know if you don't know where to start looking for it. Then it's
yeah. Well, the thing is, they're closed on Monday. My dealership is closed on Monday, but I know him, so I called him on his cell phone, and
that's why you were going to his house.
Yeah, it was actually his son's house, and
okay.
if we would have had the dealership down here, we could have probably had it fixed yesterday. But they moved to Joplin, is where
Hey, Justin.
David Hazardra's in here. I ain't seen him in a while. He's been hiding.
No, he hasn't come up for a while. I haven't seen him up on anybody's lives in a while. You're welcome to come up, David. We don't bite, honest. We can't bite through the screens.
Yeah.
But we won't even throw nothing at you.
I called him, and he said, well, take the fuel cap off and see, if it's not venting right.
Right.
So I did. Still nothing. He said the only other thing, he said they've sold 75 to 100 bad boys this year. This is the only one they've had a problem with. And he said, check, sometimes there's a zip tie around the fuel line, and they tighten it too tight, and sometimes it'll collapse that fuel line. So I lifted the seat. I looked everywhere. Finally, we took it to his house. He looked everywhere. He said, well, I don't know. I'll just have to take it in the shop. And they were thinking fuel pump at first.
Right.
And then they adjusted the choke. So I guess we'll find out in the morning.
Yeah, they got it all fixed up for you. You probably won't have another bit of a problem with that.
I'm hoping, because did you see my other video where we bought that new self-propelled push mower, got it home, it wouldn't start?
Yeah, I saw that one. Yep.
My gosh, it's like, and that was Friday. He brought it back Saturday. I said, well, is this the same mower, or did you just swap them out? He said, no, I didn't have any others left. I don't have another one to swap it out with. I'm like, oh boy. But that was what they call it, the Welch plug wasn't sealed.
Okay. Yeah, the carburetor.
Yeah, which I don't know what that is, but I guess they sealed it, and now that one.
Yeah, it's on the side of the carburetor.
Littles, how's it going? Sorry guys, I'm trying to catch up with these comments a little bit. I've been rambling.
Oh, it's okay. You're allowed to ramble.
I'm venting to Mark.
Well, hey, we've all been through it. You know what? when I got my Gravely, when I first bought that thing, it lasted an hour, and it was broke.
Wow.
Yeah, I was pissed.
What was wrong with that? What was the
It was
problem?
they never did have it right. I adjusted. Um, it was the blower housing. They had it all. They never had it adjusted right. Nowhere near close to right.
Uh,
And so I modified on it and cut on it, welded on it till I get I had the pulleys. I had to be tilt down, and I had to re-drill some holes, and it took me a whole summer to get that thing straightened out.
wow. Yeah, because me and the boy mowed. I think that property's probably. I measured it out, and I think it's right at an acre, and no problems.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just trying to get. This is one of our commercials, and there's 5 different properties with the same owner, I guess you could say, but
Right.
just wanted to get used to it because it's all flat. Get used to the turning and the speed and all that stuff. No problems. And then Monday morning, just started spitting and sputtering. And one of the guys that works there, he come out. He said, I could hear it. He said, I could tell something wasn't right. He said, is there a fuel shut off? I said, if there's a fuel shut off, that thing's mowed an acre. There's plenty of fuel in the line because it mowed an acre.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But the same people we give I told you we put the bid in, we got it, and they wanted the hedge bushes, and I think I messaged you on Instagram about that, and they finally messaged us yesterday and wanted their hedges done, so we ended up doing that instead of mowing. But
That's good.
yeah, they were going to hold off, and then she said her and the boss were outside looking, and he said, yeah, we got to do something with these. So I think we underbid it probably just a little bit.
We,
Okay, I underbid it. It was $75 an hour. I told them it'd take about 2 hours. I
Mm-hmm.
think it actually took about 2.5 hours,
Okay.
which, I didn't lose money, but I probably could have made a little bit more money.
Right. You know what? I wouldn't sweat that little bit though. You
And
know.
we had a truck full, and then by the time we got home, it wasn't worth going all the way there for 5 minutes to come back to get the kids. So we just stayed here and went a little later. And then the secretary, the one I deal with, she said, this looks awesome. She told Crystal that she's real happy with it. So
And see, my daughter and son-in-law started a lawn care business. You know, because we've been pushing them for a while because they just can't. You know, they can't get good jobs that they like. So yesterday and today they did 2 cleanups, and they don't have a lawnmower yet. They started lawn care and they don't have a lawnmower. So they made enough money for the 2 cleanups to go buy a Toro recycler at Home Depot. Pay cash for it.
well, that's awesome.
You know, just think about that. What business can you go into in 2 days? You don't even have any of the tools to get it started. Make enough money to pay cash for all the tools you need.
Yeah, and that's where some people, I don't think, try it because they don't have the top notch, the best equipment, so they, maybe they don't even go after it. But last year we started, all we had was like a 5 or 6 year old Hustler, FS56 residential weed eater that was 4 or 5 years old,
Mhm.
and a push broom. After our first 2-3 yards, then we finally got a handheld blower, and then this year we upgraded mowers because we kind of had to, but that's where you have to start, and people I think get discouraged about it.
Oh yeah.
I'm not as good as this guy I see down the street that's got 2 mowers and all the racks and stuff like that. But you got to start
Because
somewhere.
we're them Toro recyclers. I started off with one of them, and that was a nice mower. That went through a lot of abuse. They're not that heavy, so that helps.
Oh yeah.
You do a lot of lawns with one of them.
Scott, we paid I think it was $4,343, I believe. I went in there like 4 or 5 times, and then finally the owner wasn't busy, and he said, "Where you at?" I said, 4,300 done, out the door. He said, "Okay, let's talk and look at mowers," and then he, after tax and whatever, it ended up being like $43 more. But,
Right.
hey, looky there, we got Mark Linton.
Holy cow!
I haven't seen him in a
A
long
time, yeah.
Mark,
Mowers in here.
Mark, how you doing? It's been a long time since I seen you anywhere, really.
Yeah, I haven't seen you on live anywheres or nothing.
Like in Toro Recyclers.
Yeah, that's
So aren't they doing some of your mulch jobs too, or something?
yeah, they're working for one of our customers, which she knows how busy we are, and we don't like to do all that kind of stuff. But it's the way to get their feet wet. They put up a little ad on Facebook Marketplace under there. It's support your local business. They got a phone call for that clean up, and so I think that's the only 2 they got so far. But still, we're 2 weeks ahead of schedule right now for the lawn care stuff. And we're not trying to interfere with their lawn care business. We're trying to let them figure out which direction they want to go. Because we don't want to, we want them to learn what works best for them. So we're doing our best trying to keep them from buying wrong equipment and overspending. So, hey, Scott.
We're gonna be 2 days behind for sure. I talked to people Sunday, told them it would probably be Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's gonna be Thursday. And then I had one customer, she said, "Are you guys gonna be out this week?" Because I talked to her last week. I said, "Yeah, I just had mower problems. We'll be out there as soon as we can."
Right.
And they don't have any kind of loaners or anything.
Yeah. So we were out today. And Vicky says they're also doing shrub removal for the same customer this weekend.
Well, that's awesome. And then he's still working part time, right?
Yep. And she's still working full time, which I told her probably by June she'll be quitting her job. Just because the network of lawn care companies are around here, they'll just throw all kinds of work at them.
Do you guys have get a lot of customers from people like during the hotter part of the year?
Yep.
Where their regular service says, "No, this is too hot for me," or whatever?
Yep. And that usually what happens that time of the year when it's really hot is person was getting ready. They're like us. They're getting towards the end of the mowing. They don't want to do the mowing anymore. So when it gets really super hot, they just says, "We're not going to do this anymore," and they just retire. That happens a lot.
See, I heard who was it? Pro Cuts, I think Cody from Pro Cuts. He said that happens a lot there too.
Yeah.
During the heat of it, a lot of people
either don't handle it.
Yeah, they don't want to do their own yard, or they don't want to do the job anymore. Period.
Yeah. Yeah, that happens all the time.
Yeah, we're so ready. I mean, after yesterday, it was just we was ready. I started that video. I was going to get a little bit of recording, but where I'm at, yeah, where I'm at, I don't want to do a lot of recording just because I don't want to show where I'm at, just for privacy on their end, I guess.
Right.
Yeah, it's just we're so ready.
See, and we have an advantage with a lot of things because I believe all of our customers know we have a YouTube channel and we film in our yards, so they already know that. They don't have a problem with it. So
yeah, I think I've said something on here accidentally. I've said where it's at, what it is, but I don't know.
Hey, Float.
Yeah, we got Float in here.
Well, I tell you,
So, Mark, what have you been doing? Are you mowing yet?
we were
Well,
cut up a bunch of branches today and cut up some of the decorative grasses, mowed them out. So,
oh yeah.
but it was I didn't even the first time I started my chainsaw this year was at that job, and then as soon as I started cutting the tree, I goes, "Oh yeah, I remember what I did with the saw last time." I cut a tree out from underneath of a deck, so I was hitting the dirt and the stones and nails and everything else, and I never sharpened it, so it was like, yeah.
Yep. It don't take long.
Oh, it was a pain in the ass because you can't, it's a 6-inch little branch, and I got just a little, what the heck is it? I don't know. It's a 14-inch bar. It's just a limb saw. When that thing starts doing this stuff, and wasn't running worth a crap, and it's like,
Yeah. Yeah, that's where it is too. It's always one side. If you hit a rock, it's just the
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 one
right
side,
side teeth or the left side teeth, and then it doesn't want to cut straight.
yeah. Oh, that's just irritating.
Especially, it's not. I mean, it sucks when you're trying to cut one down, but if you're trying to cut one level with the ground, and it's that way, you
Oh,
either
that's
go down
yeah,
in the dirt or you're coming back up, and it's not level and
yeah,
nuts.
yeah. Also, what Crystal had to hop on here because she wants to get the word in edgewise, or what?
Yeah, she's always into everybody's business, Mark. You know how she is. I don't even know where she is, but I know she can hear me. We have a dog. That dog, I need to do an update video, but it's about to pop. She puked last night. She's not one to eat. Her breathing's changed.
Yep.
The only thing we don't know is her temperature. But
Hey,
other than that, within a few days, Crystal says I talk too much.
Well, I wouldn't put up with that, Gavin.
Is she on your live stream?
Mommy is ya.
Yeah,
Franco, what's going on?
if you can get that one
I hear something snoring. I don't know.
Don't know.
Probably one of these kids snoring.
But it was nice to get out working today because it hit, it was mid-60s today.
Yeah, we I guess planted our garden a little too soon because it's supposed to be 25 to 30s in the low tomorrow night, I believe.
Yeah, that's where we're at.
Yeah, but if it freezes my plants, I'm in trouble.
Yeah, we're going to be, I think it's a chance of snow tonight or tomorrow night, something like that. It's only supposed to be a little high in the upper 30s tomorrow.
Hey, Franco, do you ever sleep? Because I know it's 10 o'clock there and you're always either driving or in your garage or now you're working on your pond. Does your wife?
He never stops. He's never, we're sitting on the beach, Gavin, and he's answering the phone. Talking, charging the motels that his parents own there.
Is it he never stops or he only starts when he's on live?
I don't know. He just no. He just never stops. It's just he's one of them guys that don't know how to stop.
Yeah,
it's not a bad thing.
Vicky, we're gonna have to cover him. I was hoping they would change it, but I think it's tomorrow night. So we're gonna have to do what we can with the mowing, and then we're under a freeze warning. If this will load, and it's not one to load. I think it's. I hope it's not tonight. The freeze warning. Let's see. Yeah, tomorrow night is a low of 28 and a high of 57. So it'll still be pretty chilly out there mowing tomorrow.
See, right now it's still 60 degrees outside. Right now,
we're at 54.
But what's going to happen is the wind's going to change, come in out of the east. which the lake is 38 degrees. So that's what the temperature is going to drop to when that wind switches. And that's what happened.
It got cold camping the other night. I don't know if I've talked to you since then, but
No.
it got down to 54, I believe. It got pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Hugs and kisses.
Yeah, so we don't have any precipitation scheduled for us for the next 10 days. So it's still setting itself up to be a drought this year.
The flow said it just started raining there.
I didn't miss that one. What are you doing, texting him? I missed that comment.
No, it's on. We're live.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. But I can text him on TikTok.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Rain tomorrow, big mulch job Thursday, and another big one Friday. I'm
See your
loving it.
boyfriend?
Yep, we're ready to get going. Should have been going already, but have to get out of here. Everyone have a good night and week. Hey, thanks, Mark. Good seeing you or hearing from you, whatever. It's been a long time since I've seen you on anywhere.
Yeah, long time.
And maybe I can't blame you, but we'll talk to you later, Mark.
Yeah, it's
Hang on, Franco. Hey guys, I'm gonna tell the kids good night. I'll be right back.
okay. Hey Franco, what you doing?
Hey, buddy.
You made it back?
I did.
Would you install a new pond or are you just redoing it?
So I got a new liner. I got a bunch of new rocks and some of the water plants. Got a new no, it's not a filter. It's a skimmer. That's what it's called.
Okay.
Trying to get all this done, like the very back of the backyard done, because hopefully in the next month or two we can get a pool built back here. We're trying to get all this done.
Franco, you're spoiled. That's all I'm saying. You're just freaking spoiled.
I had two people come out today and give me estimates. So
You're spoiled.
Mm.
You're spoiled. Yeah, huh?
I work too hard.
Yeah, I know you work, but you're still spoiled.
Hey, Float, are you gonna record that mulch job? I hope.
That's still a nice looking pond.
So what are you breaking, Franco?
So I got a bunch of plants.
You're gonna have to make us go to the bathroom now with that waterfall.
So yeah, I should have plenty of room for the pool over here.
Above ground or in ground?
In ground.
So that means they're going to have to tear all that up. You just built that pond there.
No, that's why I'm trying. Well, it's hard to see because it's dark. I am creating an edge, so from here there, nothing is gonna get touched. I'm not gonna do the mulch. I'm not gonna do the rocks or anything on the outside because I know it's gonna be a mess. So I got quoted for a 9,000 gallon pool over here.
Isn't that cheap?
What was that?
Isn't that cheap? $9,000 for an
About
in-ground.
9,000 gallon.
Gallons.
Oh, I was gonna say. Last I knew, you're looking at a minimum at 20 grand.
Well, the whole thing done. So there's gonna be a concrete slab from the door to back here, and there's gonna be pavers around the pool with the screen, porch, and everything. It's gonna be the cheapest one that I got today was $54,000.
Yep.
And but the I'm financing it, so the payments are cheap.
No.
There should have plenty of room for the pool.
They're just going to add value to the house anyhow.
Yeah.
If you ever decide to sell.
Yeah, and only with only $5,000 down payment, my payments are only going to be $246. I think that's what it told me a month.
And Float, I'm the same way. I just want to get in and get the job done too. when we're, out mowing and stuff like that. But I've had to try to make myself record.
You can always just set the camera up on the hood.
Yeah, that's what you said. Put it on the truck somewhere in
Put it
the
on the
back.
truck and just don't forget where it's at. And just shoot that and do some talking or something, or you'll get used to it.
Yeah,
We'll just start off taking it easy.
Yeah, we recorded a little bit of mowing last year, but not. I think we're gonna try to put a video out. Gonna try every day. I don't know how well that'll work, but
You can do it. It's tough though.
yeah, I mean, you almost have to be a day behind, in my opinion.
I was 2 days ahead on the. Yeah, I was behind.
Yeah, like your Monday video goes out Tuesday. You almost have to do it that way so you have time to get home and edit and all that. That's why I kind of almost like put the videos together while we're out there, and then I'll fine tune them later
While I'm doing the work.
while she's doing the work. She says,
Yep.
"No, nothing for you too." Well, that's cool too, Flo. I just like watching your videos.
Franco, is that pool concrete or fiberglass they're putting in?
Concrete.
Concrete.
I've heard the guy. So I had 2 people come out and give me estimates today, and both of them, they're all trying to sell them fiberglass ones. And apparently the maintenance is a lot easier and everything, but I wasn't too real about everything they were saying. And
Is it cheap? A lot cheaper? Fiberglass?
well, the shell, one of the ones that they're saying, so they measured the size of the backyard and the size of the pool that I want. So it's close to 9,000 gallons. So the equivalent, just a shell of one of them fiberglass, it's around $9,000. So about $1,000 per 1,000 gallon.
Yeah. But as far as like all the landscape part of it, like what's the price? You said that one is 54. Would fiberglass be 40, 45? What's the?
See, the price they were giving me was the concrete one. I told them from the beginning I didn't want the fiberglass. They were saying someone was, I don't know who told me, but they told me that they last up to 30 years or something like that. See, I want a saltwater pool. One. So
It's got a cage. It's got a saltwater pool.
Yeah.
Because the people who gave me the estimates today, the $54,000 estimate, were the same ones to build the pool at my sister's house, and it's a really nice pool. I mean, they did a very good work.
Well, that's good. Float. If it was I don't know, was it the TikTok video? The one. If it was tonight, no, I didn't see it. Last one I seen was your TikTok compilation type thing.
Yeah, that was last night, wasn't it, or night before? Something
Yeah,
like that.
I haven't seen a new one. Have you?
No.
See that there, Franco?
Yeah, I'm seeing.
Go for the concrete one.
Look what I got today.
There is that.
It's an Eagle pole saw.
Is it gas?
Electric.
No, electric.
Battery operated.
Since I already have an Eagle hedge trimmer, an Eagle blower, and 4 batteries.
Yeah, I like that Eagle hedge trimmer. That's a nice little hedge trimmer.
Yeah, I really like it.
It's really light.
I see myself using that one more than both of the gas ones that I have.
Yeah.
Hey, Float, it's the Run, what did it say? I got a notification. Run Dizzle MC?
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay. No, I haven't seen that one. I'll watch that later tonight. Probably, oh boy, I don't know. Probably tomorrow night, actually, but I'm Mark, you ever get in that mood where you're like you're ready to go, and then all of a sudden it's like your plans just shit the bed, and then you don't want to do nothing after that?
Yep.
That's what I was telling her. Like sometimes when I was working my normal job, I knew I was going to leave at noon.
Right.
And then if if I get to 11 o'clock, it's like I am so glad I'm leaving at noon.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yep.
I don't know what I would do if I had to work the rest of the day.
Yep. I know exactly what you're saying.
And then today we didn't do a whole lot. Called about the mower to figure out where it was at. And put the mirrors on the truck. I think that's about it, isn't it? We slept a little bit.
Me and the kids fed the animals.
Well, I'm talking about before they got home.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, and then today the kids got home. Then they had to go to baseball practice. Hers was at 3:45, and then his was at 5. So when we're mowing, we're gonna get home, go to the baseball field, and be there till 8. So, gonna be good times this summer.
Mm-hmm.
Someone making me sleepy.
Yeah, it's going to be once we get into summer around here, sometime in July, we'll have a good 2 months of summer. 'Cause that's about how long our summers last, about 2 months anymore.
Hey Franco, you see Mark trucking down under? He said that fiberglass, where's it at? Fiberglass is a lifetime warranty. Concrete is only 10-year warranty.
That-
I mean, that may be something to look into. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, but he's in Florida too, though.
Well, he's in. Yeah,
Franco's in Florida. I mean, he don't get no temperature change. It's always the same temperature all year round, pretty much. So you don't have his ground moving around that much.
they don't have the freezing and.
Right, you don't have the freeze thaw thing going, because that's what kills or ruins pools, the freeze thaws.
Mm-hmm.
But there's also a lot of pools in our area that have been there for years, concrete. We have, I bet you there's a dozen houses in our area with pools, indoor pools, and they don't have no problems with them. So
Yeah,
I'd be glad I can get a pool. And I'm glad I can finance it too, because there's no way I can pay $54,000, cash.
Yeah, we talked.
why not? You all you gotta do is save for it. Quit going on vacation every weekend.
We're having Danny down there and paying for his hotel and his dinner and all that stuff.
Well, he gets a discount though on the motels.
Well, yeah.
That's
You
a
might
perk.
You might think I'm crazy, but I already have a hotel booked for this weekend.
No, I don't think you're crazy because I know what the prices of your hotels are.
So, you gotta stay at a 5-star resort for $40. Why not?
Yeah, exactly. I take full advantage of that's a perk of your job there with the motels.
Yeah, especially the ones that got the lunch, breakfast, everything included,
Oh yeah,
dinner included, all that,
yeah, exactly. You can't beat that.
liquor,
Yeah,
drinks, everything.
yeah, you can't beat that at all. You got to be careful though, because all that food gets addicting. You start getting more and more food, and you start getting fatter and fatter.
I know. Look at
Yeah, yeah. I tell you what, when I was out today, cutting that wood up and everything, I could feel all the Oreo cookies. Yeah, that's a nice Oreo egg there.
I'm not eating it. We just had Subway and
Yeah.
I ate too much.
He sent me for sandwiches. I came home with cookies.
Yeah, she had cookies. I ate 2 of them big chocolate chip cookies. I'll work it off tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah, I won't be. Well, no, I won't be tomorrow. I got to paint some signs. But I got our laundry room all tore apart still. No washer or dryer. It's all sitting out in the garage. I got to move everything. I got to paint some signs.
Jacob, how's it going?
I got a letter. I got a letter from my neighbor saying that I have a week to finish my flower bed, or else I'll be fined.
HOAs, them are fun.
So I started building a flower bed in the front about 6 weeks ago. And
You
never
got her
said
done yet?
nothing.
I couldn't do that. They would have a fit over my front yard.
Yeah, they just sand and soil, and that's it.
Well, I got to remember to order some stuff. I keep forgetting.
So tomorrow I'm taking the day off. I'm gonna work on all this.
Yeah, you better get it done. How much is the fine typically? A couple $100?
It's only like $40.
No, well, it'd be worth paying it for me. I'd pay it just to shut them up.
Yeah, that's what I do half the time with the trailer. Whenever they start bitching about the trailer, I just pay the fine.
Just pay the fine.
I'm too lazy to park in the backyard. Well, now I got the backyard done. I got the white vinyl fencing all around the property. And now I have a fence.
See, what gets me is you said your neighbor mailed you something. It's like, why don't the neighbor just come talk to you? And where we're from, I guess that, I'm not going to mail my neighbor something. If I have a problem, I'll just go knock on their door, I guess. I
Oh
don't
no,
know.
that's the way we got it around here. We get mail around here too.
She's what you would call the Karen. She
Yep.
is part of the HOA board. She is
So-
part of the community, and she's extremely nosy.
Of course
So
she
what's the violation? What would it be under, like classified as?
So here in my neighborhood, they're not that strict. You can't have your vehicle parked on the grass for more than 2 days, in a row. So they don't mind. Like if I come home from work and I park the truck and trailer and the grass over there, they don't say anything. If it's there for 2 days, then they'll send me a letter. Here's the thing: she lives next door, so she sends me the letter from her house to my house. Walk on the side.
But what I'm saying is with the landscape, like what? Because there's no flowers there or mulch or what's the deal?
Yeah, because I mean it's hard to see, but so I got grass over here, and then I got rid of all the grass. I was gonna make a nice flower bed, and put some nice rocks, and I never did. It just looks bad. So I get it, it's my fault.
Unbelievable.
At least I got the lights in front of the house.
Yeah, so now they can see that it's not done.
Yeah, now they can see it's not done.
Turn them off, Franco.
That was good.
Oh, and I finally got a front door too, which I'm so excited. So I've owned this house for 3 years. I never had a key for my front door.
Oh my goodness.
So we got a new door and a new lock.
Yeah, I just got a new door for my garage. My back door is finally
Oh, and I also got
falling out of the frame anymore.
I also got one of this things right here where you can.
Oh, he's got a Ring doorbell.
Yeah, that. Cool.
Well, she ain't.
I put up before we went on vacation. I put security cameras up all the way around my house. It's kind of nice to have them.
Yeah.
Except it's so busy around here that I'm gonna, because they're battery, they're not hardwired. They're just wireless cameras, I guess.
See, I put mine.
Solar panels for them because I got to charge them every 4 days because there's too much activity. So I'm just getting a solar panel for them.
We one time. Go ahead, Franco.
So I got my cameras up there. I hardwire mine.
Hi, Franco. I was at work at my other job, had a security company call us and wanted to sell us a security camera or alarm system or whatever. And she said, well, we have a German Shepherd that protects the house. And they said, well, can your German Shepherd call 911? And she said, no. Can your alarm system bite somebody's arm off? And they hung up on her.
They haven't called back either.
She's over there. She's laying down. She's
Uncomfortable.
the next day or two, she'll be having puppies. You can see them kicking inside of her, and like I said, she was throwing up. Only thing we don't know is her temperature. And I'm not going to use the thermometer after Crystal uses it on the dog, so we're not going to know her temperature.
Well, you're supposed to have one of them laser ones.
Well, I have one, but I'm not going to put that anywhere either.
You just pull the trigger, it tells you what temperature is.
Well, I don't know that that'll tell her
No.
body temperature necessarily.
I bet you it will.
Who is
I don't
snoring?
know. Who's snoring? You hear it?
Yes, on there.
Somebody said something about snoring earlier, and now Crystal said somebody's snoring. Ooh, I don't hear nothing.
I don't hear nothing either. I don't know what it. Oh.
Which I don't hear anything. They said the alarm was going off last night, the alarm clock, and everybody could hear it. I muted the TV. I still couldn't hear
Can't hear that.
it. No, I can't hear that. Franco, you got gas tonight, or do you have gas tonight?
Yes.
She said somebody's snoring, I guess. I
Just
thought
not important.
maybe somebody had gas. I don't know.
Not me.
I never heard nothing.
I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, I don't hear nothing either. All right, Scott, thanks for coming in. You're going to bring me a pup for my birthday. Yeah, Float, just send me a text and I'll let you know how much per mile. We'll bring it right to your front door.
You can't hear that.
Flo says he's been hearing snoring since he got in here.
Vicky says she hears snoring.
Huh. Well, let me, here,
I don't hear nothing.
I'll mute Mark. You still hear it?
No.
What about now?
Yep.
She said,
I heard.
Okay, let's move it.
told you I heard it. It's probably Mark's dog. I don't hear. What about now? You hear anything? You don't hear it?
Uh-uh.
Vicky, are you hearing it still? I don't know. I can't hear nothing.
It was probably where my microphone was at. Was probably picking up the fan from the computer. I got a fan going bad, and that's what's going on. That's what I was hearing.
Yeah, that may have been it.
That
Somebody
was it.
blame it on the fan, she says.
Well, it is on the fan.
Is your dog snoring? My
Well,
dog's over there sleeping, but I don't think she's snoring.
yeah, it was my computer.
Mark, have you ever done anything with resin?
With what?
Resin, epoxy?
No, never have.
Like what? Get in the picture.
Like jewelry and stuff like that.
No, I have a friend that just started doing that stuff. So I don't know. It's
I'm thinking about buying the kit.
What are you gonna make? Jewelry?
Yes.
yeah, make jewelry and you can sell it on Etsy. Make an Etsy store. You can sell it on Etsy. It's a little side job.
That's like them 1,500 pallets I used to bring home, and then nothing got done with them, so I burned them.
Well, yeah, firewood.
I can't mess with pallets in the dark.
Yeah, it was my microphone where it was at. It was picking up the fan on my computer.
That's all right.
See, I didn't hear it because I don't hear nothing. You know, down there, because it's coming out of my end there, so I wouldn't hear it.
Well, we don't want to know what comes out of your ear.
Vicky says Stephanie from Bushwhacker Lawn Care makes jewelry.
Yep.
Those coasters you got in the mail is.
Oh yeah, where are they? Guys, if you haven't seen that new video, go watch it. But my newest video where I got the mail, I don't know if you've seen that or not, Mark. I think Vicky watched it.
No, I didn't watch it. I just seen that my package is big. Or
You got mail? I think.
yeah, you got mail. Or did I see that one?
Here's
Hey,
my
Mark.
my coasters I got from Gorilla.
Yes, I did see them. Yes, I did see that one.
That was kind of a. We got home from having a shitty day, and I had them. So I don't know that I was in the best of mood when I made that video. Oh well.
And Mark,
Yeah.
so I went to my Gravely dealer today.
Uh huh.
So because I need to get another mower. I'm definitely gonna get the ProTurn 152.
Okay.
I thought about getting the 172. No, I'm sorry, not the 172.
252.
252.
Okay.
They had a 252 and then they had the 460.
Yep.
You know, I found out with the 460 touching the price.
Yeah. 460's got the air ride seat.
The air ride seat, yeah, it was nice, but they
Yeah.
wanted over $10,000 for that one.
Yep. Well, yeah. That one's expensive.
Well over 10 grand for that one.
Yeah, I think it's around 12 or 13.
So the 152 with a Kawasaki motor, because they have one.
252.
They have one with the Yamaha motor, which I didn't want.
Okay. Still a good motor.
So they were telling me the 152. Yeah, I can get a brand new 152 outdoor with taxes and everything, $7,800.
For how much?
How do I switch it?
Good price. Crystal, you have a browser open.
I muted her. She's got.
A browser open in there on her phone there.
I'm on the phone.
So what, Frank? What do you have now?
1 second. All the care.
How do I switch the camera?
What was that? No, she's sleeping. It's 10:30. What do you want?
What's Crystal showing us?
I gotta show you the dog.
My wife took for all three of you. I spoke with this guy. You can hear me.
Yeah, there you go. Shoot.
I
Turn
thought
this
you were
off.
home. All right, go home. Come on. I'm busy. Love you.
Am I muted still?
Yeah.
Sorry, my neighbor just showed up.
She's trying to show you how big the dog is, but she went and sat down, laid down.
Here you go. Charger. So, Mark, I was saying there was $7,800 for the 152.
I mean the 252.
152.
She's like,
152?
Yeah,
Not
the 152.
252.
No, not the two.
Okay. Oh,
She's getting big.
that's about price. Yeah, that's a pretty big dog.
Let me.
The 252. So it was around $8,000 for the plus tax for the 252.
Right. That's what I run at the 252.
And
Chris. Hi, Chris Miller.
which I was looking at the mowers other than the bigger motor, of course, and the bigger frame because it is bigger.
It's bigger,
It's got
yeah.
a bigger frame. The 152 will work just fine. It's got the dual tanks.
Yep.
It's got the bar in the back, like the rollover protection bar.
Mm-hmm.
It's got I forgot the transmission they have, but it's got a same transmission that I have on my Pro stands. Same transmission that I have on my Pro stands.
Yeah, because it's I don't know. You can't go wrong with the mowers anymore. It doesn't matter what brand you get anymore because they all do good. It just what your dealership will help you out when you're in time of need. That's the
This
biggest.
is the new dealer too in the area. I really wanted a Skag. I test drove a Skag and I liked it, but it's way too much money.
Yeah, so we got two Skags and we got a Gravely there, and I like all three of motors. I like the Skags. I like the Gravely. I like them both. You know, they all got a place for in our business. So, but
Yeah, Carlo. Yeah, we're still on. Maybe you should stay tuned more.
oh, he's been off watching videos again, watching TV.
I know he only comes on the commercials.
I know I know I'll be buying it by the end of the week, whichever one. If I go for the 152 or whichever one I am. Hopefully by the end of the week I can get it.
Does the 152 have a suspension seat on it?
It does. It does.
Okay. Yeah, you'll be
Which
happy
will be-
with it.
It'll be the first mower that I have that's got suspension seat. I mean, it's got like a dial where you put your weight.
Yep, that's what I got on mine too. Yeah, I love that seat.
I
That's
fell in
a
love with
very comfortable
I fell in love with
seat.
the 460 with
What's
air
that?
ride. I fell in love with the suspension seat on the 460.
Oh
the
yeah,
air
air ride seat. Yeah. Yeah, but
Which
you
is
still
weird
don't
for
like
my
the
friend.
dial adjust.
Yeah, I want to go too crazy in the mower because it's not gonna be me. It's not gonna be me driving the mower. So why should I go all out?
Hey, Mark, when's Floyd going live again? Or is he done for the season?
Who?
Olner, Floyd?
I don't know. He was supposed to go live tonight, and he never did. So today's Tuesday, right? Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So no, he's done during the week in the mornings because he's got to go up and mow and stuff. But
Yeah.
he was supposed to be going Tuesday nights. He probably forgot. So
Hey, Mark, did you get the video I sent you on Instagram?
I don't know. When did you send it to me?
Like 3 days ago.
Yes.
I think. I know I sent it to a few people. I thought I sent it to you too.
I didn't get a video, Franco. What's up with that?
It was only my favorite people who got the video.
All right, he's gone. Somebody kick him out of here. Who's got a wrench in this place?
I do. Give me a minute.
Yeah, what you got? Who did you want to get rid of?
Franco.
Oh, I don't see nothing there, Franco.
So definitely sent to the wrong Mark.
Well, that happens.
Let's see. Let me double check. IG video. Mark.
Just a minute, I got to check one more.
It's on Instagram. I
Another
sent it.
video, I got it 2 days ago.
Look at
Okay.
Where's she going?
I don't know.
She's making me nervous. She's walking everywhere now, and who knows where the puppies are going to start popping out of that. She's right back here.
Yeah, a nice beach there, Franco.
that. See that?
Yeah, I like that.
That's where we have to go next time we're in Florida.
Well, I was told somewhere around by Miami we could stay right on the beach in our motorhomes, but I'm not sure where. So I don't know if you know, Franco, or not, but
No, I have no idea.
actually, wait a minute.
I guess David Hazardra must have fell asleep or just sitting back listening.
Key Biscayne, Bisquane.
Oh no, I know where Key Biscayne is.
Yeah, that's where it is. I guess we could stay right there on the beach in our motorhomes, campers.
My grandparents, they live in Miami and they live in Coconut Grove, and their condo where they live, they have a big parking space for RVs. It's a gated community, park over there.
You guys have any piranha or pythons there? Isn't there a python? A python like overload somewhere in Florida?
in the Everglades.
Everglades.
In the Everglades.
Is that
Well,
south?
to me, any snake that I see is a python or whatever.
Is that
I'm
south?
terrified of snakes. I don't want to mess with them.
Yeah, but hey, Gavin.
Uh-huh.
You the area where Franco lives and where I was staying at, you get just outside of the city and you'll see cows everywhere.
Really?
Farms everywhere.
That's
Hay
cool.
fields and cows and just there are farms everywhere. So,
Huh.
you think of Florida, you don't think of farms, but there's a
No.
bunch of them there.
Nope. That's the last thing you think about in Florida.
Nope, it looks just like every other place.
Yeah, I've
When
never,
you get farther south, it's a little different, but the
It's
middle
crazy
part
'cause
there.
I've been to
it's crazy.
Minnesota.
When I bought when I bought this house, so right across the street, right now they built this new neighborhood, but before it used to be this huge like orange grove, and if you stand in one corner, you couldn't see the end of it. That's how long. I mean, you would drive for probably 10, 15 minutes. You see the end of the orange grove, and they got rid of everything, and they're building
Really?
houses. Right. Yeah.
Got rid of the orange grove.
Yeah, they're not making no more land. That's what sucks.
No.
I can. I thought they got rid of everything because I kept stealing the oranges, but no.
There's one lady we know. She has, what is it, 80 acres? Road? She has 80 acres in this place. Somebody bought this place next door, and they're going to make it into something stupid, probably. But they offered her $700,000 for her whole place, and they said no. They're just they're taking everything over,
Right.
all the land. She says no. We're happy where we're at. And
Yep.
then they want to build, like an industrial park or houses or something.
Right.
And they're not making
I had a customer a long time ago. He's no longer a customer. But this guy, I remember the property where he lived. His house was right off one of the major roads it wasn't a highway, just one of them like really busy roads. And you hear that? Sorry. So his house, you have the driveway and they'll go into one of the really busy road. The city ended up buying half of his driveway so they can add an extra lane on the road. And I forgot how much he told me to pay him, but it was a lot of money.
Mhm. Yeah, if you can hold out on stuff like that, they'll pay you quite a bit of money.
I remember. I don't remember how much they took off his driveway, but it was I know they give him a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
Huh. It's raining out.
No. What's the
Yep.
temperature?
55.
55.
Yeah, it's going to drop 20 degrees here shortly.
So you may get some snow then.
Yep. Chance of snow tonight, yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe it's going to get down to like 25 or 28 tomorrow night.
Yeah, that's where it's us for tomorrow night, too. Same thing, I think it said. But, I don't know. It's still March for us. So, 22. That's what we're supposed to get down to. But we're still winter. March is a winter month yet.
Oh yeah.
For us, we don't usually have, we usually don't start our lawn season until the 15th of April.
Yeah.
So we're a couple weeks ahead right now.
I just hate that I planted my garden. Now we got to go cover it up. And
Yeah, but it'll make for hardy plants, though.
yeah, I mean, if we get through tomorrow, we should be done with cold weather.
Do you guys have a hurricane season over there? No.
No, we got tornadoes. If you'd rather trade, I don't know.
I don't have tornadoes neither. Don't have tornadoes. Don't have scorching heat for months on end. Average temperature is probably about 75 around here in the summer. High humidity, very high humidity.
Yeah, we got high humidity. We're
So
probably
if we do have a hurricane, I'm not a mean person or anything, right? But if we do have a hurricane this year and power goes out, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna grab this generator right here and I'm gonna run extension cord to every single one of my neighbors over here, except for the lady next door.
Frank. You call send her a HOA letter and tell her she's out of power. She's got to pay her electric bill. That's an HOA violation. Look,
I'll run water to every single one of the houses in this neighborhood. Shit, I don't care if I have to get another generator. I give power to everyone here except for her.
Franco, you go to hell for stuff like that.
Awful spiteful.
We had an ice storm in probably 2008, I guess 7, 8, and we lost power. My neighbor, she never liked. She was an old lady. She never liked me and my brother because we'd play football or baseball, in the front yard, play catch, and the ball would go in her yard, and she was always get mad about it. Well, my mom ran an extension cord over to her light that sat in her front yard, had a electric outlet on it, so we could have power. She called the cops on my mom, and my mom got 6 months probation and had to pay a portion of her electric bill. Like, we're over here freezing. It's like 10 degrees. Everybody's out of power except you, and we just need a little heater. But I got the old lady back because we was in Walmart, and I was like 18, and Walmart's doors, they open like this, but then on the sides, there's still pieces that don't open of glass. Well, I told her, I said, "Hey, Mary Lou, you dropped your pocket." And she looked back like this, and she ran into the door that doesn't open with her cart. Just ran right into it. I got her back. It was fun.
That was me.
Well, you got to do that stuff.
Oh, and then this morning, I just love how that lady next door, she's sweet, but at the same time, she's like angry and bitter and everything, right? So I was at the beach. We just got back, so there was sand all over the floor mat, and so this is what I did. So I took I wanted to clean the car really good, so I took the floor mats out so I can vacuum them really good. And then I took the subwoofers out, which they were in the trunk. But I had everything at the end of the driveway. So she comes out and she's asking me if this is the new car I got.
If it's what?
You cut out.
Like, did you get a new toy? I'm like, no. She's like, was that in your car before? I'm like, no. She's like, well, I hope you're not going to be playing that as loud as it. Let me close my.
Hey, Mikey, how's it going?
So this lady just wanted to know the subwoofers, which I've had in the car for years. I want to know if I just got them and if I'll be playing them when I pull into the neighborhood. She's like, because I know you people get pretty crazy with music.
Oh, brother. How old is this person?
It's for like late 50s.
It knows better than that.
I was like, because I know you people get. I was like, man, I've had this shit in the car for 2-3 years. If you haven't heard it, you haven't hear it anytime soon.
We have a neighbor that when it's nice out, you could hear him playing his music because he's got the windows down and he's got the music all the way up in his truck when he's coming home. I have no problem with that at all. It's not no big deal to me. I don't care. I just tell when he's home.
It bugs me when the neighbors drive by with the music loud. So I was like, okay, and if this annoys me, probably I'm going to be annoying a couple people. So them subwoofers, they hit pretty loud, and I always turn them off as soon as I pull into the neighborhood.
Right.
Done it for 3 years, so I guess since everything was out of the car, because I was vacuuming all the sand and everything, she thought I got a new toy.
The music I play doesn't sound worth a crap when it's loud anyway, so we don't play it loud. Country music, it don't sound very good.
Well, that's why you got to listen to. Can't think of the name of it now. Like 38 Special and a place like that. Hey, Mikey.
You guys were talking about women coming out and people coming out. Hang on a second.
Huh?
Coming out, and I had to take a sip of Dr. Pepper. Coming out and yelling at you and things like that. Back when I used to drive a race car and I was buying my house, it was 2 o'clock in the freaking afternoon. On a Saturday, I was getting ready to go to the races. I just did some work to the car, made sure it was running and everything. Well, apparently, I woke this lady up out of the bed next door in an apartment complex. She comes over there, and I turned the car off. Real nice. I said, "Hi, can I help you?" "Just what do you think you're doing?" I said, "Hey, it's Saturday around here. Today's race day." And I was cutting up being nice. "Well, I don't care what day of the week it is. You're not going to be out of revving at. You woke me up out of bed." I said, "Ma'am, let me ask you a question." She said, "What is this?" I said, and now mind you, she lives in an apartment complex next door. I said, "Do you own your own?" She said, "No." "What's that got to do with anything?" I said, "Why, I own mine. Get the hell off my property."
Yeah, you just gotta ignore neighbors a lot. That's the nice about my neighborhood because we're some of the younger folks here.
Yeah, I know
But y'all-
this lady next door. She has an issue with everyone. There's a guy a couple houses from here, so I don't know what brand of car it is. I know it's a Barracuda on the back. No idea what it is. These are old car.
Yep,
I don't,
Plymouth Barracuda.
I don't know if it's a Chevy
No, Plymouth.
Plymouth.
Plymouth Barracuda. Yep.
I just know it's an old car. So, and he hardly ever drives the thing. So one time I was outside, he drove the car from his garage, he backed onto his driveway, and as soon as he shut it off, he yelled, "Thank you." Then he just cranked the car back on and let it idle. I don't know how long in the drive just to annoy the lady.
Well, here
Hey,
in
did it
Tennessee,
look?
in Knoxville, and I was in Knoxville at the time. Now I'm in Morristown. Our noise ordinance, and I think it's even on the weekend, ain't till like 10, 11 o'clock. So this was 2 o'clock in the freaking daytime.
Did it look like that, Franco?
His looks a lot nicer than that, and that's a pretty nice one right there.
Is that the body style though? Body
Is
style
that
of
the
the car?
body style?
I need to see the back end.
I don't have a back end picture.
Franco's always got to see the back end. What's wrong with him?
Yep.
It does got the big back tires in the back, and
He probably races it.
yeah, it's got I don't know if it's a parachute or it's got something. Oh, it's got the wheelie bars. I think that's what it's called.
Okay, wheelie bars in the back. Okay.
He races it.
He races that, yeah.
And
Yeah. He don't ever drive it.
If he's
Actually,
got,
I remember when he backed it into his. It's always inside the garage. When he pulled it out to the driveway, he actually had to push it because the car doesn't even have reverse. It only goes forward.
yeah, he's got wheelie bars. He's probably got a parachute.
That's a drag car.
That's a drag car, yeah.
He's telling me it doesn't have
What?
reverse. Or anything.
Mine was a little 4-cylinder. That lady that lived next door would be really pissed off about that car, wouldn't she?
Oh yeah, Mikey. Go ahead, Mark.
That car that I just showed you a picture of, Franco, that's what I drove in high school.
Wow.
They
Think
weren't
about that.
They weren't that popular then, were they?
Yeah, they were.
Oh, they were.
Yeah,
Well,
they
I know
were.
a lot of people, why you should drive this kind of car? And we're like, that's awesome nowadays.
Yep. Yeah, I was the only one in town that had one of them.
I
Mike,
drove. I
Coolest
drove
kid on the block.
What was that?
Coolest kid on the block that had one of them cars.
Well, there was when I went to high school, there was a lot of hot rods in this town. A lot of them. Road runners and Camaros and you name it. It was all here.
There must have been a car,
GTX Hemi cars.
there must have been a car show last weekend or the weekend before, not very far from here, because we seen, or maybe a car club, we seen 11 Corvettes right in a row.
Huh.
Probably a car club.
The Corvette
Could have
Club.
been a Corvette one.
Where you been, Mikey? I ain't seen you anywhere in a while.
I should have been doing videos, but man, I've just been too damn busy to make a video.
I didn't have the energy to make one.
That's it.
That's
That
exactly it. Yeah, I know.
Trying to stay focused, try to stay caught up, get things done. I'm telling you, boys, my phone is ringing off the hook.
Ours is starting.
That's good, man.
I thought you was mad at me, Mikey.
Never.
Good.
If I'm mad at you, you'll know it.
Yeah, I saw a video once.
That's what I hear.
And when you seen that video, you're probably thinking, that doesn't sound like Mikey. Well, I am that little nice, quiet kid. You know, I'll be your buddy.
Until you
there
piss
for
somebody
you,
off.
And it's just, when you hit the wrong buttons, knowing I've been there for you, that's just wrong.
Exactly.
And I
Seen a
wasn't
lot of
gonna
that
stand
wrong
up
stuff
for it.
going on.
Yeah, I wasn't going to stand up for it.
Yeah. So you said your piece and walked away.
And I did.
Yep, best thing to do.
Ain't much else you can do.
Nope.
Even Annie, man. Annie supported that guy too, Dr. Real.
Yep.
She and you know, we really thought highly mighty of him. But he started dragging me through the freaking mud now, but that just well damn, I see what I mean to this guy. You know, that's what it made me feel like.
Yep.
Well,
Yeah, that's why you just walk away. Just ignore it.
Yeah.
ain't nothing you can do about it, Mikey. Just move on.
Hey, Mark, what year was your Barracuda?
69.
What year did you go to high school?
I graduated in 1982.
82, so you're not. Hang on, you're. So 82, you're 54.
No, 56. I'll be 57 next month.
Yeah, my mom, I think she graduated in 78, I believe.
Same year as Vicky graduated then.
She would be. Well, we'll leave Vicky out of it. So.
No, that's the same year that Vicky graduated. It was 78.
I know, but I think she's 63 this year, maybe.
No, 78 would be 61. She graduated 78, she'd be 61.
So maybe she was 77. My dad must have been 75, I guess. I don't know. Somewhere in there.
I graduated in 2012.
Yeah. I graduated 07.
I didn't graduate. I took care of kids.
You can tell. I mean, I'm sorry. Mikey, when did you graduate? Like 02? 3? Oh, he's got his mic muted.
Hey, Mark, do you pay for your car in high school,
Yep,
or your parents pay for it?
I paid for everything.
What did you
I
do?
graduated in 01.
01. What'd you do for work in high school, Mark?
Bagged ice.
Bagged ice.
That guys.
You know the ice machines that you see? You know, you go to the gas station, you see all of them? Yeah.
Ready ice or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I did that. And then they used to be able to get blocks of ice where we make all that stuff. That's what I did.
Oh.
I did that for 3 years, all the way through high school. Best job in the world, especially around the holidays in the summertime, because everybody knew that ice plant was there, so everybody would show up for their picnics, and we'd trade ice for beer. And we had a great summer.
I heard that.
It was a steady stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, the funny part about it is the bosses were all there too, because they knew the beer was coming, so they'd be grabbing stuff for their freaking picnics. So it was a steady stream of people coming in there every year, same people all the time. Yeah, none of us were old enough to drink, but the bosses didn't care neither. So, but that was a different time.
Did you ever charge for inflation and tell them the price went up the next year?
Nope. We're getting free
No.
beer, and we're not 21. We were all happy.
Yeah. What'd you do in high school, Franco?
I worked a lot. If there were child labor laws, my parents would have been in jail if they would have known the work that I was doing. They used to make me run the front desk after work. I mean, after school. So they will pick me up from school freshman year. So they finally gave me a car. I will come home from school. I'll do my homework. Then I would drive to the hotel. They used to have a little shitty hotel, mom and pop hotel with only 27 rooms. So I would go to the hotel like around 6, and I'll do the front desk from 6 to like 10 every single day.
See, all I did is worked on cars, went fishing, and played. I had a good time.
I did have a nice car in high school. I drove an 03 Range Rover to high school. So
Well, that works.
You ever heard of a Geostorm?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I drove in high school, and it was yellow. I bought it from my dad for about $400, and that's what I
Got you
drove.
to and from.
It
Yep.
was yellow.
Yeah, and it 8-gallon gas tank. So like $16 would fill it up, and then I got a Dodge pickup after that.
See, I had my first car was a 73 Satellite. And then I bought that 69 Barracuda. And then I had a Honda 4-cylinder motorcycle in there. And then next vehicle was a 71 Satellite, which had the teardrop front end there. It was a Super Bee looking thing. Then I had a 74 Gremlin with the V8 in it.
I've had 4 cars, trucks, whatever, 2 motorcycles. That's all I've ever had.
And then after that, Gremlin, I had a 78 El Camino with the big tires on the back. And then a 72 Impala convertible with the 402 big block in it. That car was a mover. That thing would get up and haul ass.
my so the Range Rover that I had, so it had 200 and it was well over 20,000 miles. So here's the thing: Range Rovers are not reliable. They've never been, and I don't think they'll ever be. But with 20,000 miles, everything that went wrong with that car, it was already replaced. So the windows didn't go down, and the AC didn't work.
Oh my!
Oh,
But other than that, the engine was good. Transmission was solid.
Window wouldn't go down and the AC didn't work in Florida. That's not a good thing.
The air suspension worked, so
All right.
You look good though. Sweating your ass off.
it had like 240,000, I think, or 250,000 miles, which it is a lot of miles for a Range Rover. Them things are garbage.
Right.
I think I got 270 on my truck right now.
I got a buddy that does tree removal. He's got 340,000 miles on his pickup.
Wow.
It's an older, it's a diesel pickup, Chevy diesel.
Hi, DJ. How you doing?
What
Yeah,
I
it's
drove back in high school was a 78 Mustang. They called it 78 Mustang 2 is what they called it.
Yep, I remember them.
They only made so many of them with the 351s in them.
Oh, yeah, it's
Where's the-
351. Oh, that's a nice one there.
But
Hey,
weren't
it
those
was a-
Mustangs considered like the really bad Mustangs?
The
was mean,
Mustang
I
2
tell
with
you
the
what.
351s were badass little Mustangs.
It will roll
Yeah.
with the
What'd you
posi
do?
track rear end. Yeah,
Yeah, it
boy.
didn't weigh but 2,500 pounds.
And it freaking screamed.
That
Did you sell it? Trade it in or what?
I let it go back. My dad pissed me off on. He took some of my income tax money, and of course I was young. I was 18, 19 years old. Put a brick on the floorboard, tried to blow it up. The only thing it ever did was blow a head gasket. It's the only thing that car ever did was blow a head gasket. I tried every way in hell to blow it up.
one positive thing I can say about the Range Rover, that thing was fast as hell. It had a 4.4 supercharged motor,
Okay.
and it was the basic motor they had back in 0304. Now, if you want a supercharged motor, it's a extra. But back then, it was just a regular motor, and they were very good motors if you know how to take care of them. So like every guy with a Honda Civic at school wanted to race, man. I would smoke every single one of them.
Hmm.
It was a fun car.
I'd hate to see that Mustang with a supercharger on it.
Yeah, there's a couple cars around here that I got superchargers on them, and it's there's one. It's what the heck is it? 71, 2, 3, somewhere around there. CUDA. It's
Yeah.
got what the heck is it? 5 something Hemi in it.
Wow.
Supercharger on it. Oh
5.7.
yeah. What's that?
Yep.
Oh, it's a 50 something cubic inch. Yeah, it's a low 10 second car. The guy's pissed about it all the time because he can't get the hook up.
It'd be a 502, wouldn't it?
Could be. I don't know. It's a Hemi, 50 something Hemi.
Oh, you know what I remember? So the Range Rover back then, the 03 model, they had the windshield wipers on the headlights and the front.
Oh
And
yeah.
they were always on. So I ended up just taking off the little wiper parts. You could see the screw where the wiper would go moving all the time. As soon as you put the key in the ignition, it would do that. And then the harness, you couldn't unplug the harness or anything because it was all like hardwired. But for 2 years I drove that thing, them little things were turning.
Yeah.
Did you get
Yeah, I
your car?
remember looking at the Mercedes. I don't know which one it was with the wipers on the headlights. I always thought that was kind of the neatest thing.
What's that movie? It's an old movie. Crap. Where they have that car that's got the wipers on, the wipers on the headlights. Old movie. No, Ken let us borrow that movie.
I know Volvos used to have them.
Well, it's
Yeah.
like a true story about how they made them and where they made them. And
See, my car, I have the headlight washer, and it does that automatically. It detects when your headlights are dirty, and it washes them automatically.
The technology behind all that stuff, it just amazes you that someone could come up with that stuff.
that same guy, he's in a nursing home now, but he had a 32 Hudson, and I think I have a picture.
32 Hudson.
Yeah, it's like a. I have his daughter on my Facebook, and she put a picture on here not very long ago. If I can find it.
I'll be right back. I gotta let the dogs out.
Okay.
Okay. So how you been, Franco?
Good. Can't complain.
Right? Yeah, last week and this week, man. We've really been busy.
I'll have to wait till Mark, but
Me
That's
too. A
it.
friend of mine went on vacation, so he asked me if I could mow a couple of his properties tomorrow. So, I'm gonna have a long day tomorrow. That's good.
That's cool. Money's money.
Yeah, it's true.
yeah, if your mower stay running long enough to make it.
Why did your mower tear up?
Yeah, you haven't watched my video, Mikey?
Man, I ain't watched hardly anybody's video. I've been staying glued to my clipboard and trying to figure things out. And I've been so focused on the keeping people caught up and everything and doing estimates. I'm like a chicken with head cut off and one leg.
Yeah, it's a brand new mower.
Mikey,
Right.
my video.
What video? I got no video. She don't know what
So
she's
what
talking
happened to it?
about. I don't know. They readjusted the choke and said that should fix it. So I don't know. We was mowing and then it just bogged down and died. Brand new bad boy. 4 hours on it.
Huh.
Yep. So that ruined our week. Now we're going to be probably a day and a half, 2 days behind.
Can't you go back to that hustler you had, or did you trade it in?
Well, I haven't got a starter for it, and I went to get a starter, and they had to order it. So,
Oh,
Can your
man.
dealer do the loaner more?
nope, they don't do loaners. Bad boy doesn't do loaners, evidently.
Tell you what you need to do. Hope and pray for some rain. If it would rain, that would buy you some time.
Yeah, but then it just put me back even more. I got
Yeah.
I have it back now. We're gonna go out tomorrow and start mowing.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Yeah, I took it to the dealership. I took it to the guy's house yesterday, and then he took it to the shop today, and hopefully they got it fixed. But the thing with Bad Boy, they come completely assembled, so it's not a dealership thing. It's a Bad Boy thing.
Huh.
But he readjusted the choke back to factory specs, and I don't know.
Wonder why it was off.
I don't know. I mowed a property with it 2 days before and didn't have any problem.
And the motor sounded fine.
Huh?
The engine sounded fine. It didn't sound like it was on choke a little bit or anything.
No, well, it bogged down and then it ended up dying.
I think the clamp loosened up on that choke cable and it slid out of adjustment.
Yeah.
Uh huh.
That Hudson, I don't know how let me try to.
What year is that?
I think it's a 32 or 3. Let me
Okay.
muted my mic. I didn't want to do that. If you can see that, I don't know how well you can see it.
You see pretty decent.
Oh, okay. I see it better now.
And
Yeah.
then, yeah, that don't.
The side piece of it. That's the front of it. Yeah, I see it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Them old
pretty,
Hudsons are cool looking cars.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
he's in the nursing home now. He got dementia and all kinds of things. So
Yeah, it's my mother had a 52 Hudson when I was a kid. I don't remember too much about it, but I remember her talking about it quite a bit. I remember riding in it a little bit, but that's not too much of it.
I've never heard of a rear discharge.
Yeah, they got a lot of motors have them. The Hudson, that's a Hudson Hornet.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he when we go see him, there's like a great big barn that's right next to where he's at, and he swears his Hudson's in there. He's got dementia and Alzheimer's and Parkinson's, but he swears that car's in there. They brought it to him, and it's sad, you know.
Oh yeah, it's real sad when that happens.
I worked with him for 9 or 10 years in a body shop, and he's probably forgot more than I'll ever know about cars and all that. But
Right.
but he swears up and down that car's in there. It's new for 2021.
I know what you mean when you start talking dementia. Annie's dad's got the early onsets of dementia. So we've been dealing with that too. That's why I say, man, I've been crazy. I have really been crazy these past couple weeks.
Yeah, well, that's fine. I'm just giving you crap, Mikey.
That's okay. I can take it.
I know everybody's busy.
Oh, except for me, I'm not busy.
And hell, we went to the doctor today. They did an EKG on Annie, and they damn told her that she damaged her heart somehow, which means they're leaning toward, could have had a heart attack some point in time without anybody even knowing it.
Yep, a lot that happens to a lot of women.
She started feeling a lot of pain in her jaw, and her shoulder, and her chest. And that's what I'm saying, dealing with that and everything, plus trying to keep the business running and floating and answering all the calls. I'm telling you, the phone's been ringing at least 2 or 3 times a day.
Mm-hmm.
What are they gonna do for her? They put her on medicine or what?
Yeah, they put her on medicine. That's about it. Till
I have insurance.
Yeah.
Go to the directly to the ER. Have any more chest pains or any.
if she has any more chest pains or anything, symptoms like that, they told her go straight to the ER. Don't waste no time.
Yep.
It's because you make her lift all them big heavy rocks.
I didn't hear Crystal.
She said because you make her lift all them big heavy rocks. But
Yeah, that's what it was. I give her a heart attack.
no, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
That's what I say, man. It's been busy around here.
Well, you deal with what you got to there. You can watch my later.
Well, that's good you got your mower back, though. I hope it does good for you.
I think it will do good for them. Because them are nice mowers. Like anymore, they're all nice mowers.
Uh-huh.
Well, like I said, they said they sold 75 to 100 of them. This is the only
Yeah,
one.
they just, because you could go and buy a Cub Cadet right now for what are they, about $3,000 or something like that.
Yeah.
That'll last 2 years easily before you have to start.
Oh,
putting
yeah.
into them. You make damn good money in 2 years.
Well, it's aggravating, but
Yep.
try not to get too pissed off, I guess, because it's not really anybody's fault.
It's just the way it is.
It happens. Yeah. And,
It's a freak accident.
Yep.
yeah. But after you spend that kind of money, it's like I spent that much money and I'm 2 days behind. I could have spent $100, bought a starter and for my other mower and been right on track.
Right.
Yeah. You
Well,
might need to do that and start carrying both of them.
Well, my trailer won't carry both of them, and I'm just going to use that Hustler for home. But you're right. I need to get a starter on it, and just in case.
Yeah.
I can't carry two, but if something did happen like that, I could have came home and got the other mower and
Yep.
at least stayed caught up. But
Yeah,
Yep.
kept going. Yeah.
So that's the whole thing is backup.
Uh-huh.
That's why,
we just didn't expect anything, out of a brand new mower, and I just mowed 2 days before that, and it was fine. So I thought, I guess you
Yep.
have to, but
See that, like us, we're selling Vicky's Tahoe because she doesn't use it that much. She's driven it 3,000 miles in 2 years. So, it costs us $200 a month in insurance for it to sit there. So we might as well get rid of it.
Yeah.
you're just spending money.
Yep.
Always keep spare mower ready to mow. Yeah, the only thing about that's the cut quality. Not very good. But
Yeah, but
Is
it'll get you out of a bind.
yeah,
Where'd Franco go?
I don't know. His wife probably got on him. Said Franco,
He was frozen for a while, and then it came back on, and then he went
Yeah.
gone. So.
let's see if he has a black eye again.
No black eye. Don't see no swelling. Don't see no handprints.
Hey,
He
Franco,
put makeup on it.
put ice on it and elevate it.
Yeah, put ice on it and elevate it.
Well, guys, I'm going to get off here. It's 10:30, and we got to get hopefully an early start tomorrow.
Well, you do that. We won't be working tomorrow.
I'm going to try to make another video and put it out tomorrow. So
Yeah, I'll be editing tomorrow morning to get a video out tomorrow night.
I probably won't be working tomorrow. They're saying 100% chance of rain.
Oh, wow. Well, Annie, if you can hear me, get to feeling better. And don't take no crap from Mikey.
Yeah, there you go.
That's right, Mikey.
And
She's
Mikey,
laughing. She said, "Thank you, guys."
Mikey, you wait on her hand and foot.
Oh, no need to worry. She gets her car door open.
Oh, she's
There you go. I always open doors for Ricky all the time.
She gets her car door open, too,
By myself.
if I unlock the truck first. All right, guys. Well, we'll see you guys later. I'll I'll try to get a video out tomorrow. Hopefully that old turd's running a little better. So.
That old turd.
The mower.
It'll be fine. I don't think you'll have a problem right now.
All right, we'll see you guys. Bye, Franco. Thanks for coming in.
Take care.
All right,
Bye,
guys.
guys.
See you, Mark. Guys in the
Bye.
chat, we appreciate you coming in, and we will see you maybe sometime this week. Bye.